Guys, good morning. Today topic we will be discussing about automatic payment program. Okay. So do you know what is automatic payment program? Hmm? People on the call, what do you think of if when I say automatic payment program?
I think the system itself will pay if we store the data.
Hmm. One way it is correct. Any other way around? So do you think if we have thousands and thousands of vendors, for all the vendors making payment manually or through check, do you think is it a easy job? No. No, right? It will be like time consuming. Let's say if we have some thousand vendors. For all these thousand vendors, if we want to do a manual payment through F-53 or check payment, so we can do it, but we need multiple people, correct, to do this job. So that is the reason in SAP had provided a tool called automatic payment program. What this tool does is, if any vendor has open items which are due on our that particular day, okay, all these open items, when we say open items, those are the invoices which we have posted into our system. We are due to make that payment. So all such invoices will be automatically checked and the payments will be distributed through the bank account. Even if we have multiple bank accounts, let's say ICICI, HDFC or Bank of Baroda, likewise if we have multiple banks, whichever bank we wanted to use, we can utilize and we can make the payments. Okay, so that is the purpose of automatic payment program tool. Okay, so through this automatic payment program, we can have multiple modes of payment methods or multiple ways of doing payments. So one of that is bank transfer and bills exchange, check payment, SEPA. SEPA it is exists only in few countries, not in all countries. SEPA is nothing but single European payment mode. Okay. So similarly, we will also have other payment methods. Okay, like logbox, etc. So part of this, you could see few of them I have listed here. You can note down some kind of one-liner note for automatic payment programs. Multiple vendors. If we have multiple vendors and each of the vendor has multiple invoices, then all those vendors and open items will be picked automatically due due date based on the due date, and they means here all the invoices. Okay, all the invoices will be paid in one shot through APP, automatic payment program. Okay. 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 You can take a look. In. The door closure rate. Okay, fine. So we are also discussing about mode of the payment or payment methods, correct? Few examples of the payment methods. When we say payment method, the mode in which the way we are making the payment, that is called mode of payment or payment method. Okay. So until today, we were doing cash payments and check payments, and also we learned how to print that check and all, correct? So similar job here it is. So mostly part of this APP what we choose is bank transfer, okay, and in European countries SEPA. In case of customer payments, either direct debit or credit card processing, okay. And there are few countries like in US, right? There is another process called logbox payment processing, okay, logbox payment processing. So we'll explain one by one what it is. Okay. Okay. So here check payment means you already aware, so no need of any explanation. So bank transfer. Bank transfer is also called a wire transfer in real time. Wire transfer or wire payments in real time. Okay. So what will happen here? Part of bank transfer. So part of this bank transfer, right, we have certain level of configuration in SAP which we have to complete. So once we do that configuration, we'll have to execute APP program. So once we execute APP program, there will be a file. That file we call it as a DMA file, data medium exchange file. This file could be in a format of XML or flat file. This file could be in a format of XML or flat file. So this file will be generated in SAP and the file will be placed in application layer. This file will be placed in a application layer, and then from that place there will be a middleware called CPI. There are multiple middlewares in the market. So one of the middleware currently what many people are using is CPI, okay, or MuleSoft. CPI or MuleSoft. These are the major tools which for integration will be using. So one of this tool will pick that file from the application layer and it will send it to bank. Okay. So if you look here, that process briefly I have given here. Okay. So APP payment file which will generate and will place in a ALE directory, what we call is that application layer, whatever I'm telling, right? In turn that is called as a ALE directory. ALE directory. And from that place, that file will be picked by CPI or MuleSoft, and the same way that file will be sent to bank in the sense into the bank server. So again bank will pick that file and they will distribute all the funds to their respective vendors. Okay, upon distributing the payments, they in return they will send payment confirmation, that is called as payment advice or bank statement, what you can say. So that bank statement again will reprocess into SAP. That statement we will also call it as a EBS. Okay. So this is the typical process part of bank transfer. Okay. So configuration steps, how we need to achieve this one we'll discuss further. So after completing all the payment modes. Okay. So bank transfer you understood. And also we have something called bills exchange. So bills exchange nothing but just transferring the promissory notes or certain guarantee documents like that. if you are due some amount to me, then if you have some kind of document, right? If you have some kind of document between you and Ravi, so what you will tell to me is you will give the document to me and you will tell me to ask to Ravi. Okay, so that is called a bill exchanging between the parties. Okay, so this I have not seen until today. How it will work also I don't know. Just there is a functionality, just know the process. And SEPA. SEPA nothing but single European payments. Single European payments. So what will happen is here, if vendor has, I mean to say, if we have a vendors in multiple countries, okay, if multiple countries, even though if they are in multiple countries, they will be dealing with euro currency only. So in that case, all the payments are distributed in one currency, that is called euro, single European payment. So for that process, SEPA will be used. Okay, a direct debit process. Direct debit nothing but auto debit. Direct debit nothing but it is an auto debit. Credit card processing by name itself, you know. Okay, if any customer is due for some payments, then credit card payments will happen. That processing will be done. And the last one, logbox processing. So logbox processing, this is with respect to customers into accounts receivable. What will happen here is, if any customer they are due for certain payment, correct? What they will do is, normally they will issue a check. So businesses, what they will do is, even though you give check to me, but what you do is, I will be keeping one kind of box into my bank, in my bank branch. You go directly to that branch and deposit your check. Okay, again I'm repeating. So what will happen is, regularly, I mean normally, all the organizations, bigger organizations, if they are adapting this logbox processing, they will put one box into bank. This box is given by bank only. This is called logbox facility. Okay, bank itself they will provide such kind of boxes to receive the check payment. So all the customers, they will go to that bank and they will deposit all the checks into that box. So at end of the day, or weekly ones, or twice in a day, based on the bank and business agreement, they will open the bank box and they will process the payments. Okay, that is called logbox processing. Okay, so these are the multiple payment modes in SAP what we have. This including both accounts receivable side and accounts payable side. Okay. Oh. So you also understood this process, how payments will be transferred to bank and return that payment confirmation, how we will receive into SAP. Oh, cool. So if you are clear until here, then we proceed with configuration steps. Everything. Okay.
Vimana,
Chapama.
can you explain SEPA once? SEPA.
SEPA is nothing but single European payment.
Okay.
ఆ పర్టికులర్ కంట్రీలో ఉండే వెండర్స్ ఏ కరెన్సీతో ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ చేసినా సింగిల్ కరెన్సీతో అంటే యూరోలోనే పేమెంట్స్ జరుగుతాయి.
ఓకే. ఆటోమేటిక్ గా పేమెంట్ అవుతుంది.
ఆటోమేటిక్ గానే, బట్ మామూలు బ్యాంక్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్లోన మల్టిపుల్ ఏ కరెన్సీతో అయినా పే చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఐఎన్ఆర్ కావచ్చు, యూఎస్డి కావచ్చు, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఇస్. బట్ యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్ లో ఏం చేస్తారు వాళ్ళు అంటే, యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్ అంటే మల్టిపుల్ కంట్రీస్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అవునా? యూ కెన్ గూగుల్ ఇట్, యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్. ఓకే, అన్ని కంట్రీస్ లోన పేమెంట్స్ మాత్రము ఓన్లీ యూరోలో మాత్రమే జరుగుతాయి. సో అలాంటి టైంలో ఈ సెపా అనేది యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, got it or still unclear?
Okay, clear.
Oh, so any other doubts? If no doubts, then we'll start with configuration. Okay. Okay, fine. So part of this configuration, we call it as FBZP configuration. Okay, this is very mandatory in complete F5. Okay, only this area, fixed assets and mutual account. These three areas will get you job. Okay, so let's start with configuration FBZP. Okay, go to transaction code FBZP for doing configurations for automatic payment program. Enter. Here you will have 6 steps configuration. In this screen you will have 6 steps configuration. Okay. Okay. So part of this, the first step what you see is all company codes, and then paying company codes, payment method in country, payment methods in company code, bank determination, and house banks. So house banks part you already know it. We have created house bank and house bank account ID. Okay. This is the same process. FI12 we created, right? Same thing. Let me open this. So for example, ours is RLT1, right? RLT1. Okay. You see, few of the house bank accounts we had already created. It is the same process. Okay. So it means out of the 6 steps, one step it got covered already. Okay. Come back. Okay. So remaining steps we'll discuss. This bank determination we'll do at last completely, and before that, first this all company codes we'll do it. So what is the meaning of all company codes? So all company codes means part of this automatic payment program. If we wanted to involve all the company codes, then you will have to set up all the company codes into this program manually. For example, if you see, right, we were discussing example about Reliance digital businesses. Initially, when we started the batch, right, we were discussing about Reliance business, multiple, I mean, legal entities, correct? Say Reliance Telecom, Reliance Digital, Reliance Fresh. Likewise, we were discussing multiple. So if all of these businesses wanted to involve for automatic payment program, then all those company codes will have to configure here. Okay, here. Okay. And then paying company codes. Among this all the company codes, if any one of the company codes is taking ownership, to make the payment on behalf of all these company codes, then you can set up. Else, if each company code is doing their own payments, then all company codes equal to paying company code. Okay, I'm repeating. If you say you have 5 company codes, out of this 5 company codes, each company code is making payments on their own. In that case, all that 5 company codes you will have to set up under paying company code. If in case out of this 5 company codes, any one company took a responsibility to make the payments among this other company codes, then you will have to define only that one company code here, and you need to assign those receiving company code. Receiving company code nothing but that remaining 4 company codes. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. All company codes. So here you will have to click new entry, enter your company code RLT1. Yes, RLT1. Okay, and then sending company code. Only this right. First option only that. I selected all company codes. Click on all company codes. New entries. Okay, RLT1. So this is involving company code. This is an involving company. Here we said that sending company code, right? So in the second example we said, if on behalf of all these 4 company codes, if only making one company code as payment, right? So in that case, 4 entries we have to create. In that 4 entries, paying company code we need to assign that as 1. If it is 1:1 ratio, then everything would remain same. Okay. If n:1 ratio, then this company code will differ in other case. Example, let's say RLT2, and then here paying company code will become RLT1. Okay, likewise RLT3, paying company code will be RLT1 in case of n:1 scenario. Getting confused?
Suppose you 5 company codes are suppose paying company code will be RLT1 only. Sending company code will be rest 4. Rest 4 company codes are different.
ఇక్కడ 1 entry, n entry, 1 by 1, 4 entries create చేయాలి. Again we have to go back, click one more new entry, insert another company.
Each and every daనికి sending paying.
Yes. Okay. Oh. 1. Okay. Hit enter and then save it. Here you also have multiple options. So the first option, if you select this, right, while posting, if you would have assigned different business area, based on that business area, payment summarization will be paid. I mean, say for one vendor, 2 invoices if you would have created. For these 2 invoices, if you would have assigned business area 1 and business area B, so based on that, 2 payment documents will generate. Okay, so all these are test cases for you. Each checkbox you can have one test case. Okay. And tolerance days for payables. If in case for cash discounts, if you want to exclude any tolerances, that you can use it. I never used it. And if in case for vendors, if you want to use special GL transactions, example, if you see right, down payment request has come. So based on the down payment request, if you want to make the payment, then you will have to assign the special GL indicator. Okay. If you don't want to include the special GL indicator, then you can put here exception test. Okay. This is also one test case. You can test it and then save it. See, in this screen only you got how many test cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you have patience, you can do it. Okay. Let me pass. Okay. So you understood setting up all company codes. Similarly, if you have multiple company codes, right, all the company codes you need to add next entry like this. If say you have RLT1, then if you want to create RLT2, again click new entries, you will have to assign. Okay, like that multiple company codes you need to assign. So,
అప్పుడు ఇంకో కంపెనీ కూడా యాడ్ చేసేప్పుడు
paying company code will be
మెయిన్ కంపెనీ కోడ్ వచ్చేసి సెకండ్ కంపెనీ కోడ్, సెకండ్ కంపెనీ కోడ్ మళ్ళీ సెకండ్ కంపెనీ కోడ్, పేయింగ్ కంపెనీ కోడ్ ఫస్ట్ కంపెనీ.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. Next, click on the paying company codes. Second option, click on the paying company. So here what you do is click on the new entries, enter the paying company code RLT1, hit enter. So here what will happen is minimum amount, how much I need to consider for either incoming payment or for outgoing payment. Let's say we might be having invoices for 1 rupee, 2 rupee, example and given. So is it worthable to consider part of automatic payment program for 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 100? So what will happen if we consider? There will be bank charges also will be, correct? If our invoice itself 1 rupee, if bank is defaulting some minimum charges, say 10 rupees, so what will happen? Yeah, we are making more expenses than paying 1 rupee or 2. So similarly, because of that reason, in real time there will be certain amount will be fixed and that amount will be updated. If any invoice is less than this amount, then should not consider for automatic payment program. So for that reason we will define here. This is also one test case. Okay, and below you will see certain other options. No exchange rate differences, no exchange rate difference for partial payments, separate payment for each reference. Reference means what here? While posting the document we have a reference field, right? So based on that, if for each document if you have a different reference, based on that reference, if payment document has to be sent, then you have to select this. And then bill exchange, I don't know, ignore it. Okay, in case for SEPA payments, that some kind of vendor specifications you may need to do. This I'm not sure, I never worked. Okay, and then payment advice, you assign payment advice FPAYM underscore INT underscore DME. So under forms you assign this, then click on the, you'll also try to do a complaint sheet, EDI a complaint sheet. International campaign sheet. Okay, just make it as PDF. This also make it as PDF. Hold on. Okay, close this. If we want to select this PDF, then we'll have to develop some smart form that is not required. So go with this script down. Then click on the sender details. FPAYM underscore INT underscore DMEA. YM underscore DMEA. ఇది పేమెంట్ అడ్వైస్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. Payment advice is nothing but to give a confirmation to vendor. Okay, this is what we generated. You will be receiving this payment line. Okay, so part of that script, there will be certain standard text will be embedded in this programs. Because of that reason, we are assigning here. You see sender details for SAP script forms. Okay, I'll show you one example here. So SP02. If you look here, right, in previous batch, while sending payment, we have included this header and footer. Okay, based on this, payment will be sent. Okay, you see here some header, okay, and footer, some standard text. Based on this, for this purpose, this settings will work. Okay, this settings. Okay, and then if in case we would have chosen PDF here, then based on that we'll have to update details. Okay, then come back, save and come back. Save and come back. The next, come back, then you will see payment methods in country, payment methods in company. So what will happen here is, if you have businesses multiple countries, so in each country you need to define a payment method. If you have one legal entity in India, another legal entity in UK, so based on that, in UK you need to create one payment method, in India you need to create one payment method. Okay, if in case your vendors are belong to different country, in that case foreign payments we need to select. Okay, no need to create multiple payments. Your house bank, I mean your bank account based location, whatever it has, right, in that country if you create payment method, that is more than enough. Okay, so once you create this payment method into country, you need to extend that payment method against your company. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so for example, if you see, for earlier I have created two payment methods. Okay, so what you can do is click on new entry, make sure this is a one digit indicator. This is a one digit indicator. So with one digit, a maximum how many payment methods we can create in one country? Using one digit, one character, how many payment methods we can create in SAP? How many?
One digit and all numbers 0 to 9.
36. A maximum of 36 payment methods we can create. Okay, so here A, B, C already applies. So let me create with B. Okay, R, RLT, right, ours Reliance. So I'll create as R. Click on copy. You can copy. Okay, let's copy. Okay, so India. Then update your payment method. DRR. Okay, R. payment method. Okay, here you need to choose for options. Here you will have two options. One is it for outgoing payments or incoming payments? As I said, right, if in case of direct debit, if you need to choose incoming payments. Okay, when you choose incoming payment, you see card payment, payment demand, debit memo, multiple other options, it will change automatically. In case of automatic payment program, you will see less. Bank transfer, check, bills exchange, check on. Okay. Okay. Then you select bank transfer, select outgoing payments. Then below you have certain other controls. Okay. So if in case you need bank master data to be updated mandatorily with this information in the vendor master data, then you need to select. Okay. In this posting details, you will have document type for payment and the clearing document type. So in real time, what they will do is they will create one separate document starting with G, either GP or GB, something like that. So what I'll do is I'll create some default standard one only. I'll update here. Okay, KJ, and then below you will see two options. So these options are, one is for using PMW. PMW nothing but payment medium one page. It is also called as DME, data medium exchange. So in part of data medium exchange, we have to create a format. So once we create that format, we can come here and we can assign that format, payment medium format. As of now, this setting we have not yet done, right? So what we'll do is in the next class, when we create data medium exchange format, the tree, we'll define that and we'll come and assign and we'll generate the file. So until now, just go with this only. Okay, just part of this setting. So here, this is used for a check payment. This is used for a check payment. If you want to utilize this classic payment medium program, here you need to select as a check. Then here you need to update this program. Here we have something called RFFOUS_C. This is the program. So this program you will have to utilize. This is a standard program. Okay. In case of check payments. Okay, let's keep it. And then enter, save it. No, let it be. After selecting, after configuring this DME format, again we'll come back and we'll change this. Okay. Okay. So now we created payment method in country. Done. Here you need to define, extend that same payment method against company code. Click on the payment methods in company code. Here you need to click on new address. Remember, for given company code, you can have multiple payment methods to be assigned. Whatever payment methods you can create in company code, all those payment methods can be assigned to given company code. For sending company code. Click on new entries. Here you update your paying company code RLT1 and you need to define the payment method. Whatever you defined in previous step. Okay, and hit enter. Here you see amount limits. Minimum amount, how much I need to pay, consider for making payment, and maximum amount, how much I could be maximum amount, and then distribution amount, I don't know. Okay, so for example, you can enter some 999 here. Minimum amount could be anything in my case. And also here grouping of items. It means while making the payment, on what basis the documents should get grouped. That setting you will have to do it here. Okay, payment per due day, extend individual payment, and single payment for marked item. I am not really sure what is this marked item. Okay, and for foreign payments and foreign customers. Okay, if you want to allow foreign payments, see, your bank exists in India, but still you need to make USD payments. In that case, you need to select this: foreign business partner allowed, foreign currency allowed, customer vendor bank abroad allowed. Okay. Okay, so bank selection, keep it as no optimization only. Then click on the form data. So the form you need to assign for generating payment medium, that file. So what you do is select this, go to international, down click on this accompanying sheet or payment advice note, any one of that. Okay. Okay, then come back. So if we want to send the correspondence to vendor, you assign some indicator. Let us see what is K2. Okay, so K2 means it is a name, vendor name, and the line items, given line items. As per the date. And come back. Here you will have payment advice control. So part of this payment advice control, if you want to generate payment advice, then click on the payment advice always. Okay, if you don't want to do it anything, maybe restricted to, then none, something you can do it. Okay, so let's see, enter and save it. Come back. So until here we did 4 settings, and fifth one also completed earlier, right? ICICI Bank. Okay, you can continue with this, with that. Otherwise you can create another one also, not an issue. And then after completing all these 5 steps, then last step you need to go with bank determination. Click on the bank determination. People on the call, you guys able to hear me? Hello? వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
అన్న వినిపిస్తుంది.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so click on the bank determination. So once you click bank determination, in this screen you see 2 columns example. Okay, under this dialog structure you will see multiple folders: ranking order, bank accounts, available amounts, value date, expenses and charges. Whereas in this bank selection screen you will find your paying company code, whichever you created in step number 2. So what you do is click on the position, enter your company code and search. This entry will come automatically. You see, you will not have any option to create a sign. Okay, so select this entry, make sure to select this entry and double click on the ranking order. Double click on the ranking order. Here click on new entries. Here you will see 4 columns. First one is for payment method, second one is for the currency, which currency you need to make the payment, and third one is ranking order. So this ranking order means, probably if you remember, part of your, when you studied statistics subject, maybe in your degree you would have studied ranking. There is a BSc
Statistical and computers.
a number of subjects. Okay, okay, maybe for other people, whoever, they would have studied MBA, right? Even they would have got this statistics. Okay, so what is the purpose of this ranking order is, let's say if we have multiple bank accounts, Okay, if we want to prioritize any one of the bank account to make for payments, then we'll have to give that bank as a one prioritization. Okay, 1, 2, 3, like that. That priority we need to provide here when we have multiple house banks. Okay. Okay. So here that house bank, whatever you have, right, that house bank you need to define. Enter payment method R, enter currency INR. INR only we need to make the payment, right? What if I want to make other currency payments? No, you delete this currency itself.
Okay, multiple currency.
You will have the test case. You need to do it. I will not do the test case. This test case for you. Okay. One ranking order 1 I will give. Then assign your house name. Hit enter and select that entry again. Next, other folder, bank accounts folder, you need to double click. Remember, first I have selected payment country, sorry, payment company code, paying company code, and then I have double click on the ranking order. Now after adding an entry here, select that entry and double click on the bank accounts. Here click on new entries, give your house bank, give your payment method or give INR. In case foreign currency you want to do it, this one also blank. Okay, unless it asks specifically to enter the currency, you can leave it blank in case you want to do foreign payments. Okay, so here you assign the account ID, then click on the account ID. Here the bank clearing account, you can say. Okay, GL account. Click on entries, then here where do we have ICICI? You can double click on this and enter. In case if we have any bank charges, right, the charge indicator you need to assign here. Based on the charge indicator, you need to define the expenses and other stuff. This is the business area. Okay, and then after that select this entry, double click on the available amounts. So here we need to maintain the funds that are available into our bank account. So in real time no one will maintain this, but in general they will put all 9999. Okay, so based on this, if you have mentioned only 19, then payments will not be. Okay, insufficient payments. So in this one, available amounts, you are assigning your house bank account under house bank. One minute. Okay, double click on your house bank. This is lengthy configuration. Okay, and then assign your house bank account ID. Here by default just update 999 as days, all the days around. Here currency is mandatory. This currency is mandatory, you have to give it. and then assign some 999. This is for outgoing payments and this is for incoming payments. Hit enter, okay, and save it. There are also other folders, right? Value date and bank charges. I never used it. Maybe we can explore. But here bank charges we can provide as per the indicator we defined here, right? As per that we can define. Okay. So here some value date, amount limit. I'm not sure this one. And in this, the charge indicator, whatever you define here, based on that indicator, you need to specify what charges you need to do. Okay. Oh. So with this, FBZP configuration done. Okay. And after this, we need to define the DME, data medium exchange, which is a time consuming activity. It will take minimum 1 hour. Shall we do or shall we do it tomorrow? Emma?